Hi dear students, welcome back to computer science class. In our previous session we have seen module aliasing as well as member aliasing. Module aliasing in sense aliasing means giving another name, a different name, right? Or renaming. And module aliasing means aliasing a module. For example, import area as M. Actually area is the original name and we are renaming it as M. So M will be the alias name. So just by making use of M, you can access the attributes of area. We have already seen the example. Okay, seen in that example. Then member aliasing means we can, just like aliasing a module, we can alias members in a module, like variables or functions. Okay, for example, from test, what import xsp, comma add a sum. What is that xsp? X is the variable already there in the module test. So we are renaming x as p. P will be the alias name. The same way add is a function. Add will be what? Renamed as or aliased as sum, right? So just by using p, you can access what? The value of x, or you can access refer to x. The same way add as sum. What? Sum can be, sum will be the new name or the alias name, right? So after that, after aliasing, it will be better. It is a good practice to use the alias name other than the original name. So meaning there may be what ambiguity or confusion at the time of using both to refer the same value, refer to the same value. So it is better to use what? The alias name. Okay. So that was the topics we have discussed in our previous sessions. Today we have another very important topic for discussion. It's all about packages or library. Package or library. Actually, what is a package? Python package. Python package is a file that contain what? Related modules, right? Python package is a collection of related modules. You can import a module, or you can import a package. You can either import a package or create your own package. And the main difference between package and module is that package is a collection of modules, or package is a collection of related modules or similar modules, and has an init.py file in it. Init.py is having the structure underscore init underscore dot py. Okay, init.py file in it. We will look at why we having that init.py file in our program. Okay, so that is what package is, and we can say package is simply a file, or package is simply a collection of related modules. And let's see how can we implement the concept. We have started with the concept function, right? Function is the basic building block of every program, and when we have number of functions having the related tasks, we have made it to what? Module. Module is a collection of functions. Now we are in package. We are with package. Package is a collection of modules. Okay, we know package is a package or library. We can use it interchangeably. Technically both are same. Okay, or package or library is a collection of modules. Module is a collection of functions. Function is a set of statements or instructions to complete a particular task, right? So that is a connection. That is a hierarchy. At the bottom of the hierarchy we have function, and functions to form what? Module, and modules to form a package or library. And here this is the pattern. The pattern is what? We will create modules, right? Initially we will create two modules. Actually the first module is area.py, and we'll have functions associated with what? Area. Okay, finding area of different shapes. And second module is volume. We are finding volume of various shapes. Okay, so these are the modules. We have two modules. We are creating two modules first, area.py and volume.py. And after completing defining area.py module and volume.py module, we can treat, or we can make them into a directory or a file called geometry. Okay, we can bundle these two, what? Area.py and volume.py, to a directory or a file called geometry, and that geometry will be our package or library. Okay, that will be our package or library. Let's see the points. Package is a collection of related modules, and it has an init.py file in it. Then only it will be treated as a package. Okay, that is the important, that's the key point. Why we including .init file, init.py file, It's just because then only it will be treated as a package or library. Okay, then it's a directory of Python module. We know that directory means simply a file, right? It's a simply a folder. Okay, yeah. Then package and library are somewhat same. Technically speaking, package and library are same. And here we have the steps to create and import package. Steps to create and import package. Okay, the first step, create a directory geometry and add modules name area.py and volume.py. Okay, that's the first step. First, we are creating a directory. We are creating a folder named geometry. Okay, after creating geometry, we are adding the already created modules area.py and volume.py to that directory geometry. Okay, then we will create a file name init.py in geometry. So after adding the already initialized or already defined modules area.py and volume.py, we will create another file init.py file, and we will add that init.py file to geometry. Okay, or we will save init.py file in geometry. Okay, then init.py to treat directory contain packages. Why we including init.py file? In addition to the modules, we are having a third one. We are having a new file, a new kind of file, that is init.py. In every package you can see init.py file. It is just to treat the folder or the directory as a package, just to make the directory or the folder as a package. Okay, only with the help of, only by including init.py file, it will be treated as a package. Okay, that is why we including init.py file in every package, every directory. Okay, then important user attributes in the package. So after completing defining init.py file, you can just, now our package is over, the definition of package is over, you can start importing and making use of all the attributes in the package. Attributes, what are the attributes in the package? Modules, of course. Okay, modules. Yeah, so these are the steps. And from this image you can see, you can explain one thing. Geometry is our package or library, and under this geometry we have two modules, right? Area and volume. Okay, and we are going with the actual implementation of creating a directory, creating modules, then adding modules to directory, then creating init.py file. Okay, then importing and making use of the attributes. Okay, and here is the first step. First, we are creating a directory, we are creating a folder. Okay, and these are the steps. The first step is import OS. OS stands for operating system. We know the operation is OS dependent. Okay, OS dependent operation. We are performing OS dependent operation. So we need OS. Okay, we have to import OS, operating system. Then os.mkdir geometry. os.mkdir. mkdir stands for make directory. Okay, yeah. So we are making a directory called geometry. mkdir is a function available in operating OS. Okay, OS module. Then we are giving the name of the directory, that is geometry. Name of the package. Okay, package or directory, that is geometry. Okay, so after that a folder will be created in Python. Okay, a folder will be created there in Python named geometry, and geometry is a folder, or it is a directory, or it is a package. Now it's not a package, it's only a folder. Okay, it's only a directory. Okay, after that we are placing or saving modules in package. We will start placing or adding modules in to the package geometry. Okay, and here we have, I've already told you, we have two modules, area.py and volume.py. So we have to create, or we have to define these two modules, right? So with this we are defining the module area.py. Okay, here you can see area.py. Then we have only one function in area.py module, that is def rect area length comma breadth return length into breadth. That's the definition. Okay, so in the first module area.py we have one function rect area. We are finding area of rectangle. Okay, and here we have the second module, create volume.py in geometry. That is okay. Before that, just at the time of saving area.py, where do we save it? We will save it in geometry. We have already we have an existing directory, existing folder called geometry, and we will save area.py, our first module in geometry, right? So there in the directory geometry, at present we have only one module, that is area.py, because we have saved area.py in geometry, that folder. Okay, then we have the second module, that is volume.py, and here what, okay, that's our second what module. Okay, then def cube volume side, return side in the side into side. Okay, we are returning what, it's for defining volume of cube. Okay, yeah, so here is our second module, and we will save this module also in geometry directory. Okay, in geometry, at the time of saving this module, what, volume.py, we will save it in what, geometry, okay, the directory called geometry, the folder called geometry. So at present we have two files, two Python files or two Python modules there in the directory called geometry. Which are the files, which are the modules? Area.py and volume.py. Okay, just after opening the folder, you can see these two files will be saved there in what, geometry directory, right? Okay, after that we know we have completed, we have already completed adding the modules to the directory, right? But we need what, we have one important files to be added, there in the geometry package or geometry directory, that is init.py. Okay, we know init.py must be included in every package, then only it will be treated as a package. Otherwise it will be what, treated somewhat like as a collection of modules, okay, modules only. Okay, yeah, so in the third step, what, we are creating a file called init.py, and in init.py you can see from area import rect area, from volume import cube volume, and in init volume we have just imported what, the attributes of area and volume, right? From area import rect area means from the module area we importing rect area. Rect area is the function, and with the second statement, from volume means from volume module we importing cube volume. Okay, so init.py file is used just for importing attributes of attribute of area and volume, right? So this file also be saved there in geometry. So now we have what, we will have three files saved in geometry folder, geometry directory. Which are the files, which are the modules? One is area, second is volume, and the third one is init.py, right? Now you can start what, importing and making use of the attributes in the package geometry. Okay, yeah, that's a fourth step, import and use attributes in package. From geometry import area comma volume. In our last example we have seen what, previous examples we have seen from area import some area, rect area, right? But here it is from geometry. From geometry, here what is geometry? Geometry is a package, or geometry is a library, and from geometry we importing what, area and volume. We know area and volume are modules. Okay, the statement is just like what, from module name import functions, but here it is from package import modules. Okay, yeah, then print area dot rect area 1020, 200 will be printed, right? Then print volume dot cube volume 10,000 will be printed, right? Okay, print area dot rect area. What is that area? We know area is a module and rect area is a function defined in the what, module area, right? And which is defined in the package geometry. That is why we have imported the package geometry first. Then the same way you can access volume dot cube volume. Cube volume is a function available in volume module, and we are passing 10. It will be passed with the definition word of cube volume. Okay, it will be printed out. So this is how we can work with package. Okay, let's have a quick revision. Package is somewhat a very simple concept, just like what learning module. Module is a collection of functions. Package is a collection of modules. That's it. You know the hierarchy. Function come first, the bottommost level. Okay. After that, functions, number of functions can be treated as a module, right? Then in the next level there comes package or library. Package is a collection of modules. Okay. So the concept is very simple. And okay, what is a package? Package is a collection of related modules. Okay, you can either import a package or library, or you can create your own package. Here we have seen we are creating the package. Okay, we have after creating the package we have imported it. So plus it's a collection of what similar modules having a file called init.py. So it's simply a file containing what related modules. And in this program, the steps. Okay, first we have created a package called geometry. Then we have defined two modules, area and volume. Then we have included area and volume in geometry, creating a file called init.py. Included that, save that init.py file in geometry. Then accessing the attributes. Okay, so these are the steps to be included. The first step: create a package or directory called geometry and add all the modules. Here we have only two modules, area and volume in it. Then create an init.py file in the directory or in the package. Then which is added in geometry, what directory geometry, which contain packages. Okay, which is used to treat. It has a package. Then important, making use of all the attributes in the package. Here you can see the steps, the implementation. Okay, first what we are creating a directory called geometry. Import os, then os.mkdir geometry. So a folder or a directory name geometry will be created. After that we will start creating a first module, area, and in area we have included what a function rectarea, right, and return what length into breadth. Okay, then we will define the second. We have defined the second module, that is volume. In volume we have included a function for finding q volume, right, side into side into side. So after that, actually at the time of saving area.py, which will be saved in geometry, the folder, the directory, the same way volume will also be saved there in geometry, the directory. Okay, then we will create a file called init.py, which will be saved as init_dot_py. That's a format. Okay, init.py, that's a file name which will also be saved there in geometry. And in that file we have just used the statement from area import rectarea, from volume import q volume, right. After that it's over. Okay, the definition of what the package is over. We have included both the modules and a file name init.py there in the geometry directory or the folder. Okay, or the package. Okay, yeah, then we can import and use the attributes in the package. So what we have done is initially we have imported the geometry package, right. From geometry import area volume. We know area and volume are modules. Then we are making use of rectarea available in area module and q volume available in volume module, which are available in geometry. Okay, so this is all about the theory as well as the practical, the implementation of package or library. We know, technically speaking, package and library are somewhat same. Okay, so this is how we can create and implement package in Python or library in Python. Okay, now let's see what is actually init.py file is. And we know we have already imported that init.py file in the directory or no package just after completing adding all the modules to the package, right. So what is actually init.py? Init stands for initializing. So here in Python or in package in Python, we are using or we are creating init.py file just to initialize the package. Init stands for initializing. Here we are using to initialize the package, right. Only after initializing or only after including init.py file, the directory will be treated as a package. Otherwise it will be a normal directory. Okay, so that is why we including init.py file. And what is init.py file? It's used to consider the directories on the disk as a package of Python. It's used to consider the directories on the disk, on the hard disk, as a package of Python, and it's used to initialize the package. Okay, so it is a must to include init.py file in every Python package or in every directories which we want to make as a package. Okay, yeah. Then advantages of packages or libraries. What are the advantages? Actually, what is the advantage of module? It's used to structure functions, right. So here what is the advantage of library or package? It's used to structure modules. We know module is a collection of functions and package is a collection of modules. So it's packages or libraries are used to structure modules. And we have an example here. It's used for structuring modules by using dotted module names. You know what x.py is? If it is a module, suppose we are discussing about module. What is it about? X.py. X will be the module name and Y will be the function name. But here the topic is about package. Oh, okay. So what is X stands for? X will be the package name and Y will be the submodule or module name, right? So this is a dotted notation. Using dotted module names we can access what the features or the attributes of a module or a package. Okay, yeah. Then no worry about each other's module names. As we are using specific or specifically, there won't be any worry about each other's module names. Means there won't be any confusion regarding each other's module names because we are using direct specific dotted notation, right? So there won't be any problem or issues in accessing each other's or using each other's module names. So these are the advantages of using packages or libraries in Python. Okay. What is init.py file? Init.py file must be included in every program just to make it as a package, and it's used to initialize Python packages, right? So then what is the advantage of including or package or library? It's used for structuring modules. Okay, just by including dotted notation, dotted module name accessing, it's called example x.y. Okay, then there won't be any worry about each other's module names as we use dotted notation for accessing the attributes of a module. So these are all about library or package in Python. It's, as we know, it's a very important topic. It makes the program very easier for us, right? It makes the program very easier, very understanding and very simpler. For as a developer, it will be very helpful for us. Okay, so just go through all these topics and just create your own package or directory. Okay, and work on it. So this is all for the time being. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time. We can meet in the next video. Take care.